April the 1st, 2017, it's Florida Derby Day. Our annual outing to the Florida Derby had 20 people today as we all gathered in section 101 for 14 big races. The opener on the day was a non-winners of two optional allowance claiming going 7 furlongs, and I just thought it very curious that number 5, Clearly Now, who was a millionaire, both the horse and the trainer had spent the entire winter in New Orleans at the fairgrounds, and yet today, despite it being Louisiana Derby Day at the fairgrounds, they shipped in here to run in this allowance. I made him my bet. He went off at a strong 7-2. Made a bid on the far turn.
Around the far turn they go. He's Got Talent and Amisael Jaramillo hold a narrow lead. Weekend Hideaway up alongside and 3 wide. Here's the run from Clearly Now. Heck of a Shot is 4th. We're All Set is 5th, followed by Dream Saturday. The rest will have to pick it up, led by Encryption and My Loot as they run past the quarter-mile pole. Up on the outside, it's the Arkansas Invader, Clearly Now, who takes the lead Clearly Now and opens a 3-length lead. Weekend Hideaway is back to second. Heck of a Shot's on the outside. The rest struggling at a 1 pace for a minor award, but inside the final.
Clearly Now as Corey Lannery flee the scene inside the 16th hole.
Clearly Now wins the opener.
Oh yeah, a track record for 7 furlongs, and I was 1 for 1 with the 920 payoff. That's awesome. The 4th at the fairgrounds was the Crescent City Oaks for 3-year-old Louisiana breds, and Mr. Al's Gal figured to be the odds-on favorite. She was the only stakes winner in the field, and she was a 3-time stakes winner. Went right to the front, but here came Star Guitar's little daughter.
Mr. Al's Gal coming toward the quarter pole, looking good. Rose Guitar in the orange cap. Bermuda Star is the wide out by Galela right there at the point of attack. They come for home up the inside. Moonlight and Midnight. 3/4 for Mr. Al's Gal, 1 at 11 and 2 seconds. Rose Guitar is charging with a furlong to go. Mr. Al's Gal set down by Richard Aramia. Odds on favorite in front and holding Rose Guitar. Moonlight and Midnight gamely up the inside for Laurent Giroux. Past the 16th, it's Mr. Al's Gal who clings on. Moonlight and Midnight. Rose Guitar on the outside. Mr. Al's Gal.
Photo finish, but I've got the winner. Doubled the bet on Mr. Al's Gal for my 2nd win of the day. The 7th at Gulfstream was the Sir Shackleton Stakes, and just like the first race today at Gulfstream, I just thought it very odd that the Truth or Else, different barn, different trainer, but this guy and the horse, like Clearly Now in the opener, had spent the winter at the fairgrounds. And instead of running in one of their stakes races, he came here. What's up with that? As they hit the far turn, the Truth or Else was nowhere to be found. I almost turned my camera off, and then all of a sudden, here he came.
Fuel is down to 2 as Bluegrass Singer goes on with French Quarter. Hammer's Vision running on well after the opening half mile and a scorching 44 and 3. Into the stretch they come, French Quarter, Bluegrass Singer, and Hammer's Vision. These 3 pass the furlong grounds. Here's the Truth or Else. The Truth or Else.
And the Truth or Else.
The Truth or Else. And the truth shall set you free.
Coming away. Hammer's Vision second.
Huge 1640 for my 2nd win at Gulfstream. Wow, that was nice, and everybody cheered. The 9th at Gulfstream was a 2nd level allowance going 1 mile and a 16th on the turf. I thought it was pretty obvious who the play here was number 6, Luke's Alley. Last winter, Luke's Alley had won the Grade 1 Gulfstream Park Turf Handicap. This year he tried to defend his title, came up a little bit short. Speed figure's a little slower than last year, but in a 2nd level allowance, he was clearly the class of the field. I made him a triple bet, made his move at the top of the stretch, but instead of pulling away, it was a stretch duel.
6.5 with less than 3/8 of a mile to go. Infinite Wisdom about to be engaged by Fars on the outside. Rallying in the yellow cap on the outside is Luke's Alley, ducking inside his Silver Dagger with JR's Holiday. Still many chances as they straighten in. Fars up to put ahead in front. He'll have to...
Oh, it was so close. But then it was a good sign when Luke's Alley's jockey walked him right to the winner's circle, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got the 6, he's the winner. And then the numbers came up and the 6 was listed second. Oh no, but wait, dead heat. I'll take it for my 4th win. The 10th at Gulfstream was the Grade 2 Honey Fox, going a mile on the turf. It was my bet of the day. I'd been out there on Fountain of Youth Day when Celestine ran against multiple Grade 1 winner Catch a Glimpse. And I thought Catch a Glimpse would be just too fast for Celestine, but instead Celestine dueled with her early and then put her away. In this field today, I thought she was long gone. She had to work hard to get the lead early into the first turn, but once she was in front, I knew it was all over.
Linda going up and in, all set. Racing in the Honey Fox Day.
Go in the 32nd Honey Fox, and up front Celestine, the defending champion, through the opening half mile in just 49 seconds flat. From the outside, it's Justice Animo second. Here's Linda moving into contention third. Down inside, Mississippi Delta still needs room fourth. From the back in Lori Store, then Dad's Princess. The entire field separated by 3 lengths as they run past the quarter-mile pole. Into the stretch they come, and up top Celestine cuts the corner and is now asked to quicken for home. She leads by 2 over Mississippi Delta second, then Linda.
Celestine, the bet of the day.
Oh yeah, the bet of the day! 50 to win on Celestine. The 12th at Gulfstream was the Cutler Bay Stakes for 3-year-olds going a mile on the turf. The night before at our pre-derby party, I told everybody that one of the most dependable angles in handicapping is the double Beyer speed figure. Dover Cliffs, in both of his last 2 races, earned a speed figure that was better than any lifetime figure earned by the rest of the field. The only time, I told everyone, that this is not very reliable is when it's earned in maiden races or with lightly raced horses. Unfortunately, this was a race for lightly raced 3-year-olds in Dover Cliffs that earned both those figures in maiden company. Still, as I told everyone, somebody is going to have to run the race of their life today. Turning for home, it was an 80 to 1 front runner in front, but here came Dover Cliffs.
3/8 of a mile to go. After an opening half mile and 49 flat, Jamologister is still there. He's 80 to 1 and a length on top. Shiraz working a bit harder second. Dover Cliffs throws his hat into the ring. He's third and 3 wide. From behind the speed in Erasmo's Dream, then Inherit the Wind and Sir Sebastian as they turn into the stretch. They've not hooked Jamologister yet. Dover Cliffs trying to do just that after 3 quarters in 1:12 and 2. Chamafi goes to work on this super bomb. It's just
Dover Cliffs wins the Cutler Bay.
5th winner on the day. Nice. The 11th at the fairgrounds was the Grade 2 Louisiana Derby. I thought Gervin, who looked just razor sharp in winning the Risen Star Stakes, I wanted to go against him because he was going to be the favorite, but he just looked too good to me for these. As they turned for home, he made his
Going down the
move.
turn, Gervin now getting up to speed on the outside. Local Hero takes a run at hot foot as they turn for home. Sorry Eric is being hard ridden. Hollywood Handsome Swoop is on the far outside. Guest Speed also looking to pick it up into the stretch. 3 quarters went in 1:11 flat. Local Hero has taken the lead with a furlong to go. Here comes Gervin's charge now. It's Gervin who has taken the lead. From Local Hero to the inside Senior Investment. Late game by Hollywood Handsome. They come past the 16th. It's Gervin! Gervin, Brian Hernandez Jr. for Joe Sharp. And Gervin has won the TwinSpires.com Louisiana
Oh
Derby.
yeah, I got one Derby winner. Can I get the other one? The 14th and final race at Gulfstream was the Grade 1 $1 million Florida Derby. There were 2 storylines heading into this race. First of all, the race itself. Number 11, Gunnevera, figured to be the odds-on favorite, and I was totally against this guy. In the Holy Bowl back in January, the winner had gone wire to wire, and everyone crowned him the next Kentucky Derby winner. And I'm like, this guy was loose on the lead. In the Fountain of Youth a month ago, the pace was hot and the Holy Bull winner caved in. Here came Gunnevera to mow them all down, and everyone claimed him to be the next Kentucky Derby winner. He was as much a setup as the guy that won the Holy Bull. I was so against him because the pace wasn't going to be like that. I was disappointed that Todd Pletcher's Battalion Runner wasn't going to run today because I had seen Always Dreaming run before and I was not impressed. But on the post-position draw program, Jeff Siegel, a renowned handicapper from Southern California, I happened to catch part of his comments, and he talked about he'd seen all 13 of Pletcher's colts, and this one was by far the most impressive. And I'm like, who am I to doubt Todd Pletcher for running Always Dreaming in the Florida Derby, and especially if Jeff Siegel thinks that this is his top one. I made him my prime time play. As they hit the far turn, Always Dreaming was in prime position. Gunnevera way back, nowhere to be found. Made his move.
Talk Logistics has moved up to be fifth, then Quinientos. The favorite Gunnevera is getting going, but he's still a long way behind. Better than 10 lengths off the lead with less than 3 furlongs to run. 3 rules. The Florida Stallion Series champion has the lead by a length. Always Dreaming asked to quicken by Johnny V second. Up on the outside, it's Impressive Edge third. State of Honor. He has horse, but needs some place to go from fourth. Gunnevera's into fifth, but still a long way off the lead. And the lead is now held by Always Dreaming. Always Dreaming set down for the drive by John Velasquez.
Always Dreaming wins the Florida Derby.
Oh yeah, prime time. Paid $7.40, cash for almost $75. But here's the second story. Jeff Nelson, my good buddy, earlier in the day I said, do you know about the Pick 6 today? The Pick 6 is worth $2.5 million if you're the only one to hit it. That's why it's called the Rainbow Pick 6. If a bunch of people hit it, then you have to split the pot of how much was bet today. He said, that sounds interesting for 20 cents. Who do you like in the next 6 races? So I gave him my picks, went up and he played the Pick 6. He won the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Heading into the Florida Derby, he was live in the Pick 6, and he had Gunnevera and Always Dreaming. Oh my, Jeff's going to hit the Pick 6.
Number 1, State of
It's
Honor.
Florida Derby Day. Just won the Florida Derby with Always Dreaming. This guy hit the
Pick 6! How about that? Oh, the Pick 6! Marcus told me the first time ever, Florida Derby Pick 6. What can I tell you? Karma, luck, just a great day at the racetrack. Love it!
Unbelievable. I've never seen anybody hit a Pick 6. That just topped off the most amazing day. Had such a great time with the friends and family. Everyone won multiple races. The weather was great. Everybody had a great time. I had 6 wins on the Derby card. What a great way to close out the Gulfstream meeting. And now we head on to the Triple Crown Trail. Next week is Santa Anita Derby and the Wood Memorial, and then the week after is the Arkansas Derby, where Kim and I will join Keith in Hot Springs, Arkansas.